Hey, what's up? As you can see, I am a complete mess right now, but I just want to let you know that this week's video is gonna be a little different, and what I mean by that is that there isn't gonna be much visual. I will put subtitles. Well, not exactly subtitles. I'll just put like words in the video, so that you can read what I'm saying to you while I say it to you in the you know that you don't have to read them to understand what the video is about. So you don't have to be looking at the video at all. Which means that you can kind of just let this video run while you do whatever it is you were doing before. And yeah. Or you can keep watching the video and just read the words off the screen. So yeah, Halloween's this Saturday. Hope you guys have fun at that. And don't forget to like this video if you like it, because I'm not going to tell you this after the video. And subscribe, if you want to. No pressure or anything. Once upon a time, not that long ago, when I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old, I had a dream. And this one dream would haunt me for the rest of my life. Honestly, I was just cruising through life these past few years because I had all but repressed any memory of that dream. But then we started this YouTube channel, right? And now we're doing Fears Week. And so, what do we talk about on Fears Week? Our fears. Great! But, yeah, so here goes. That night, after I fell asleep on my little twin-sized bed, I had a dream about a doll that my parents had gotten for me just a week or so ago. And I was playing with it when the doll started to move. And obviously I freaked out, so I kind of scooted backwards, and when the doll moved its little legs and came at me, I stood and I went over to the closest chair and I climbed on top of it. Don't ask me why, I thought it was a good idea at the time. So, but the doll wasn't really having any of that. It wasn't just gonna leave me alone because it wasn't tall enough to reach me on the chair. So, as it came at me, it kind of started to grow in size. And, it got bigger and bigger, and I screamed and I fell off the chair and I ran out of the room. I slammed the door behind me and I kept running. I yelled for my parents, but of course they weren't home. So the giant doll thing just slammed its ugly body face thing into the door and knocked it down. Now it was in a million tiny little pieces, and it came after me. It was so big now that its head was just shy of the ceiling. So, as you can imagine, I was pretty freaked out by this whole thing. So, I ended up running, and I ran into this open corridor, which didn't make a lot of sense because we didn't have a random hallway in our house like that. But, I let it happen. So, I ran into the hall and turned around, and I saw the giant doll just coming at me. Had big beady red eyes, and it was wearing some sort of red and blue dress, and it was a rag doll. I'm pretty sure it was a rag doll, so it also had stringy red hair. I took a step back and fell onto something. Pretty sure it had wheels, and so maybe it was a car. But the thing is that when I turned to look at it, I found that it was a sort of vehicle, but there was a doll on it. And this doll was sentient. And the thing is, this doll only had one eye, no hair, and it was smiling in this sick, twisted sort of way. And by now I was so freaked out that I couldn't move. So the big fat giant doll came lumbering at me, and the doll sitting on the car thing with me laughed, and I was just regretting not going with my parents on their shopping trip or whatever, but just as the doll was about to eat me, I woke up. It was midnight when I woke up, and I woke up crying and shivering, and I went to my parents' bedroom, but, I was super careful in the hallway, because I thought that if I wasn't careful enough, some doll would jump out and bite me or something. But, I made it safely to my parents' bedroom, and went over, and I said, Mom. My mom woke up, and that's really all I remember. But the point is that one dream is the source of the only real phobia that I have, and as it happens, the fear kind of extends beyond just dolls. Dolls are the absolute worst, don't get me wrong, but, I'm not gonna tell you what the phobia is called exactly, but hey, you might be able to figure it out.